Hold on a second. Can you hear me now? Yo! What's going on? Happy Monday. That should be better. Yes, back. And you may have just caught a game right before this where ABH jumped into a table with 3 players with 2 wins each, and he himself with 1 game played, 1 win. He picked up the win against those guys, Rodog, Griffin, and Brayman, and crushed all of their hopes and dreams of becoming a 3-win player, and instead is now 2 for 2 with a chance to become the only player to go 3 for 3 in his first 3 games. Facing, as Joshua Wright already up here, in 4th currently, just after 2 games, taking on 24 Carat with 2 games, no wins. Taking on Open Sesame with 1 game and 9 points, and Flying Chinaman with 1 game and 7 points. Now, worth noting, because of AVH's performance in this 4th game, in this 2nd game, defeating all of these 3 guys, what we observe, which is going to be the same thing that could apply to 24 Carat, could apply to Sesame or Chinaman, is that, with those games in hand, anything can happen. You can lose 2 and win 2, and that's all you really need. I mean, 24K could easily win this game and the next game and be in the same position that any of these guys at the top are. So that can always happen. Super excited. This is going to be a huge game. I don't know if they have started. They have. Damn. Alright, they've started. Here we go. Alright, wow. We already have a first pick. Are they doing the money bet again? Alright. Alright, it's 3 in the morning, I've got a coffee. I'm going off to a very big event tomorrow, which is very exciting. I'll tell you about that after this game. But got a little coffee with me to keep me up. It's going to be a really interesting game though. So we have Open Sesame in first, the 2-time Division 1 champion. Taking the 695, biggest wood on the board, biggest ore on the board, but not by much. Let's go. What's going on? Hoobla, what's going on? Wise. Richard Taylor in the chat. Let's go. I'm cheering for ABH since I saw his match against Falcao Pig and SEG. Yeah. Yeah, so now he's won his 2nd game too. He is currently 2 for 2. It's going to be very interesting. Hold on a second here. You can probably do a bit of this. Alright. Aviation devs again. Could be. I mean, a lot of coastal ore here. Looking at the 8.5, 9.10 maybe. 6.95 is really interesting. Looking at something like the 8.3 maybe on the way back. 8.3 or 8.3, actually both really good. Great wood brick, which is otherwise impossible to come by together. You just can't find them. And a couple of really strong wheat hexes as well. It's going to be interesting. See if they start talking. Great table. Do we see 3 for 3? We could, J-Dog, we could. Oh no, has Sesame changed his name away from Big Action? No. Of course. Can't hear the players. Well, that's something else entirely. Hold on a second here. Why is that for? That's not right.
He just said with authority that he wants to play road.
Hold on a second here. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, isn't like
There we go.
yeah? What is the highest producing spot left?
643. 643.
Yeah.
643.
I
But I
almost
feel like I'm just.
So it's one pip different than
mean-
the 6, right?
There's a world. I don't know how it works yet. I haven't run the simulator yet. But if you take 8-11-6-5, like I'm willing to not play like a sweaty army game if I can somehow make a build to 10 game work. Like the hell, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
like if we can figure
Yeah,
something out, like I feel like
I see it. I see it. I'm working really hard to think here. Like,
well, because
Just-
like I think 8-10-3-6-5 makes sense for you. I'm just trying to figure out how do I limit like Sesame's space. It's like there's so much
the
fucking
thing is
space.
that there's
You
no way
just-
to block off all the
just-
wheat. So
You just bend me over, bro.
yeah.
Just
Oh
have
man,
your
I'll
way.
try.
Jesus.
I'll try.
Oh man, this isn't enough time for this.
Is this my mic now?
Like eat
Is
it.
this
Like
okay?
there's always 8-3. There's no way to block off all the wheat.
All that
That's
shit down there is so gross. 19. That doesn't work.
Whatever you do, use all your time because I need time to think about how to minimize. how
Believe
much
me,
space
I
that
am, man. I
Sesame gets.
fucking am.
Yeah.
Golly. I mean,
Okay.
this is the one.
Hopefully you can hear me and the players now. Just been figuring this out. Something went weird with the audio. I was getting all confused. All right, this board is gross. Yeah, it is. So let's catch up here. What's actually happened? So after the 695, which is pretty understandable, some really nice outs for that. 6910 from ABH, he's already losing access to the 6-5. Plenty of. He's going to get on the way back. Also losing a 3-1 here with his placement from Sunset. That's pretty huge. In third, we have Chinaman taking the big brick, taking good ore. And he's gonna get some good wood on the way back if he wants to, which he probably will, especially anticipating this wood port. He'll get on the 6, he can guarantee that now. Unless Sunset takes 6-3-4, I suppose, which is possible. See if they're making a deal here.
I mean, even if like
Wait till you see what the dice do. Like if
That's
I'm
true.
rolling
I'll give you
shit ton
that.
of cards,
that's true.
I'll give you that. The dice
I'm rolling-
could change everything.
if I'm rolling a shit ton of cards, then rob me for sure. If I'm not, then think about it.
Oh no,
That
don't
is-
worry, Sesame. If the dice rolls change the state of the board, we'll pick up on it. But until
Yeah.
then, you are like level 1 threat. Like
I go like
until-
643 up. 642 is open, but Tony doesn't take that, which means
Hello.
Josh takes that.
what do
Yeah,
I think?
Right.
like 642 if it's open. If I go like the 643 double wood,
I prefer Chinaman
Why are-
would.
Why are you not taking the ore? Why are you not taking the double ore?
I took the on the ore spot because I think I just need. Yeah, I think I'll let Chinaman take that spot and I'll
Wow.
take the 11-3. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
That's like no reason. That's fine.
And I play wheatless, which is okay.
Oh wow, he actually
Yeah, I
took
mean,
this. Okay.
I'm gonna have to trade my little butt off.
This is crazy. Alright. Wow, I'm
He
trying to match
takes
the
the
lots
double
this.
See.
Hmm.
Let's see.
That's pretty funky, not gonna lie. Damn. Okay, Sunset with a pretty. You like 6-3-4 more? Yeah, me too. I think 6-3-4 is really good. Um, what's up with the 8-11-3 here? Is he trying to deny it from Sesame? Is that the idea? Because I think Sesame can go 8-3. I mean, 8-3 to. Which way would you want to go? You could take 8-3 down to 8-3. You could take 8-3 onto Brickport and City 695. I mean, you got plenty of options here. Even 492 might be open. Let's see. Maybe they'll make a deal.
So you're basically hinging that I take the 9-10 instead of the 9-10 2? Because that's the only way that stays open. Because if I take 9-10 2, Sesame just takes 9-4 2 or 9-2 11, whichever one
Well,
has
hang out
Sesame
here.
for more.
Well, shout out
Mhm.
Drew in the chat, Dude Nolan in the chat, Lundy in the house, Con in the house. What's going on? So much space for Sesame. 695 is nice. I don't know about this pick for Sunset, to be honest. I am not. I think I do like the 634 a little bit more, just to bank on the sixes and also have a lot more.
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking defensive. I don't know if this is a defensive move. All right. Well, now what does ABH really want? I mean, is it not just or? Doesn't it have to be? I mean, something
Yeah,
weird.
Tony, I think we're gonna be best friends this game, man.
Probably. Probably, Alec.
I think that's what I have to do.
Does ABH ever take
Actually,
this and build to 910?
because in theory, like Sesame won't have wheat either, but it'll be just riskier to trade. Yes. Well, okay. Dude, honestly, it's disappointing me so much that your name's not Big Action.
That's
I
I
true.
know, dude.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too. I'm
they're
demoed
scrambling.
by it.
I made my account on my work email and stuff. Like,
I'm just gonna play Sesame all this game, and what? What are we doing?
I'm just stacking numbers here. I hate stacking numbers.
All right.
The play here I don't actually hate, but it just leaves the board so open.
What is your play?
Thinking brick.
4-11, the 5-11 to 4-11.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Play the shoot
okay.
court.
I'll
Oh, you're
see.
so ruined.
That.
Sesame has 8-3. Yeah.
eh,
Court.
yeah, that does leave everything open.
How many pauses will this game have? We already had one from Sesame, so um, a little bit of shenanigans. Hold on, this is the ball is cutting off here too. Let me fix this. Yeah, okay. Straight up 9-10 over 2 9-10. I see that. All right.
On competitors, but like I want to work something out. Like if like you can pull all the VPs or I can pull all the VPs and the other one gets all nights or something. Like,
Isn't that what we did last game? That was our trade last game.
actually, that's literally what we did last game. Yeah, so if we could just repeat that.
oh my
Dude,
god!
this guy.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
you.
Wait. How do I do this thing? Dude, did they disallow sound effects? There's no way they'd stop sound effects, did they?
Your sound effects.
They probably did. Because otherwise anyone could do soundboards and it would just be bad.
Oh, in the VC.
But like, yeah, the reason why I say that, Carrot, is because like Sesame's a problem, and he also dominates me on every roll. So if you
It's true. So Sesame has an absolutely nut setup here. Rolling the 2 gives him really nice odds to roll into a city. 695 city is so worth it, I think. He may have considered popping if he didn't roll the wheat. Potentially after rolling the wheat, I think it's so difficult to justify just because you have a couple of rolls and if you get a city by the next orbit, you're just absolutely cooking. 2-10-11 going to be a really nice expansion here. You get onto your 3-for-1, you have a great role play. ABH just goes to Sesame.
Yuck.
Good for us.
does anyone want wood? Wood's nothing to me.
Maybe at some point, but it's nothing without the brick, right?
Yeah, really weird spot for Sunset, honestly, here. RC2 it is. A lot of space at the top. That brick port's looking really good. I think Chinaman Tony's gonna have some interesting options. The road down was a little optimistic, potentially. I think left would have been pretty good, just potentially doubling the 4 here and playing for the road connect. Worst case scenarios, you end up with either the A3 or the 412. But so it is. ABH with the coordinated nines, I mean, he's on the same coordinated nines that Sesame is. And I think, exactly what he said is that he is dominated on that nine. It's his best role. And Sesame's definitely going to city it. He's going to double that nine for sure. I think the city is so much higher quality than ABH's 9-10. You can't even really keep up that easily. It's a weird position. It's a little difficult to be ABH. It's not like impossible, but realistically, you need the 9 to roll, and that's gonna present some competition for sure. You're not necessarily gonna be winning in that situation if the 9s are popping off. Tony, looking at the only other competitive road game against Sesame, which is important, he's gonna have really nice city quality on the 6-3-4, doubling the 8, and then doubling the 6 with the 6-3-4 is going to give him 6 and an 8 for 2 roads, massive. Free card on the 6, and then potentially free card on the 8 later, as well as another great city on the A5-12. So
How to trade you two out, that's the thing.
I could give you the yellow stuff for this.
I don't have those.
Didn't you roll it or did you spend it?
I spent
Oh, you
Spent it.
spent it, didn't you?
He dropped it.
Never mind.
Dropped it like it's
all
hot.
right,
I'm just trying to get the good cards out of my hand, so I don't have to get wrong.
Oh my god.
That was all that. Well, that's all that was. It was an attempt to get rid of
We're
cards.
going in for that.
all right. 7th turn. We're only 8 turns in.
Okay, it's
Got
all good.
2
My
dev
hand's a bit
sport.
diluted now.
I mean, I don't even know.
Voice chat's
Doesn't
got too
matter.
quiet.
Fine.
There you go.
It's fine. Impossible for me to 7.
No knight from
He put a
Sesame.
non-knight. He put a non-knight straight out.
Doesn't mean he
No
doesn't have
night.
one.
No night.
Oh, that's so bad. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
it'd be like that.
Turn.
Anyone trading brick?
I don't have any. I don't think anyone has any.
No, no fives have rolled.
Yeah, no
that
five,
is-
bro.
I guess I'll just have to bin this wood at some point.
All right. Second dev from
5, 1,
ABH.
8. The next 8. Very nice.
ABH playing his always sheep game. How is he keeping up already? I have seen 1-9.
You need a weed.
Do you want to do this with and you give me insurance, Tony?
Oh, is this a settle? Yeah, it is. This is going to be a settle for Tony. It's a good starting spot. It's a good spot to be in.
One for insurance, if you want.
Yeah, it's got to be the or then.
Actually,
I
I
mean,
can do 2 for 2. 2 for 2 insurance is fine.
Okay.
Not the world.
Yep. But that way, can I add a card?
That's
still?
pretty good for Tony here.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's a nice trade.
Yeah.
Get the extra
Thanks.
week. In fact, Tony could have got more out of his second pick. You
my
think
I'm getting on the wood port nice and quick.
Not a free.
extortion
I have to give
wise?
it back. It's not free.
You think?
Make that deal, I think.
Oh my god.
Great.
Oh,
So
right.
valuable. What is the card that you
The
have?
wheat gives you a free.
Yeah, I mean, I think even 6-3-4, even this one left would have been just generally stronger. Like you would expect to be a rolled player this game with the setup, and getting 4-12 is actually pretty sweet. What has happened here with the 8-3 being open as well, you'd love to get there. That's actually so insanely good for you to get onto that massive wheat as a wheatless player. So I think the road left is just always better. And yeah, like you said, I mean, you can also take the other spot, which is nice for the wood port too. I think this is fine, but this is justified by pointing left because of how good getting on this 8 is if it's there, or even just simplifying the road game. But this unfortunately does neither of those things. So yeah, this is just a dead road. And even if the spot was open, you could argue that you don't even really need this compared to what was going left. Yeah. All 4 roads are taking longer throw. or for or for settles. Yeah, I mean it's definitely. Oh right, yeah. As in you don't even take roll and you get on all these spots. Yeah, I think he's probably gonna. I mean he's probably already regretting it.
I can do the wood wheat and a non-block. Like
Hmm. Oh, going for a
that,
city here. The five has
sorry,
been
the,
rolling.
the five hasn't
I don't
rolled,
think you.
so
Why do I
I
think the
think
five
we
is
already
rolling?
had
Thank
it.
you.
Anyway,
There's an
the
app
third
already
Maybe
had
this ore is
city.
confusing my
the
brain.
third ore I have to 3-1 for is why the 2 wheat isn't
Yeah.
clicking.
There's never been a
I
five,
see.
and the four
Looking
was
for the
blocked.
other options.
Ore is actually kind of scarce.
So, this gives me if I get a 5 or 6, I can settle.
I mean, I don't have that. I just traded for the wood.
All right. I'll take the 2 for
He
1 with the
doesn't make
non-block.
wood.
I'll take
Okay.
the non-block.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna see a city here, or yeah,
That'll just go up.
nice. All right, 6-5-50 happens without
That's
even
pretty
rolling an
good.
ore.
My
Oh my
God.
god, the two.
We got it. Oh my god.
Tony, you don't
One
have
for
any
one.
brick.
Guess the other
No, you don't
trade.
have any.
You
just have
know
Three
my
for
only
one's it.
card. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Literally that trade, Sunset 1 for 1, then 2 for 1, then 3 for 1 into getting into a city. It's pretty cool. He started the turn with no ore. That's that trading optimism that players need. Maybe it's 2
You
devs
want
here.
wood? Okay.
I could use wood.
I just want to drop a rude.
I'm happy to do that with you too, Tony. You'd rather do it with me.
Actually,
It's
no,
tough
I don't
because
think
Josh has
I don't
2
think
devs,
trading
but
for wood
Sesame
makes
has
sense.
Sesame has
I rather
11
take
too.
wheat. I think every trade I'm getting should be in
Uh,
my possession.
It's tricky. It's tricky figuring out if the 2 devs are scarier or if the 1 dev but the 2 wheat in hand is worse.
That's another 2. This 2 is really
I
hot
mean,
this
like,
game.
look,
I have 0 ore in hand if that's what you're worried about. I traded you my own.
look.
That's true.
I'm
That's true. I forgot that.
I'm struggling for production here.
I think you might have made the most
Yeah.
cards.
Like if you move it,
Are you
do you
sure?
wanna, I can trade if you move it off the 4.
1, 9, 2, 10.
You're just moving it to the 5 then.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be straight up here in the spirit of cooperation. Jack, Karen, you're going for army because I pulled 2 VPs, so this is kind of where I'm at. I'm playing a build to 10 game
Alright.
here, so
Oh, okay.
We're swapping. We're swapping.
Is all 3 PP
uh,
gone? No PP. All 3 PP.
yeah. So
Wow.
yeah,
dude.
like
Okay. Wow.
is there
Big
a
early. That's really big
That
early.
does do spicy things for what Sesame pulled, in theory.
Yeah,
Still
super
yeah?
spicy.
Look, so like I don't think like I
First
think
3
it's
devs, all
a win,
VPs?
but I
No
don't
way. Who
think
shuffled this deck?
trading me brick here is that
It's
dangerous.
just
I'm
that
basically building
it's
10.
just that
I'm not gonna fight Jack for army.
I understand. I mean, it's just that I can roll wood, but I cannot roll wheat, so I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Yeah,
I will.
sure.
I rather trade for wheat.
I will put this out there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna say this. ABH is not the most trustworthy person I've ever met. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just.
Oh, okay. No,
And he probably does have it,
in our
but
Don't kill the
last game,
messenger.
did I
Don't
steer
kill the
you wrong?
messenger.
Did I steer you wrong last game? Come on,
You did
let's
not
be
steer me
real.
wrong. I'm just saying historically, what I just said is a true statement. That's all.
That is a factually correct statement, but I think lying to you guys here would serve me no benefit.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Sunset waiting on
Me
this
getting the
5.
city and having an army play, and me being behind a production and Chinaman being the road batch, I feel like I am just kind of in a very unfortunate build to 10.
Yeah, APH needs a 6-9-10 city basically. Just to go with this 3-for-1 port. That is kind of how you play that port game. Is you invest in the production. The Sunset has not rolled a sheep or yet, so actually he's exclusively produced wheat so far and nothing else. And it is feasible that that stays the case, which would be pretty funny. He wouldn't probably enjoy that very much, but it could happen.
Oh, that's
I got
good.
it.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
that coming from a mile away. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
That changed.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
changed
That
everything.
made sense.
Just wondering.
No,
I
that
was
was
just
so
wondering if he had a
obvious. He said
6-10-11.
he had it on night, right? Like
Get a road
he
builder
was
to the
was
spot.
clearly like I don't
That's
know
what I
why
was
I had
saying. Wait, Josh, when you
to.
were
It
like,
was
when that's
so
why I was being
obvious.
like, he's got something spicy if Josh has 2 VPs. That's what
Oh, I know.
Wow, first 3 devs of the game, World Builder and 2 VPs means that actually, you can be pretty optimistic about playing for Army if you're going to pull devs. Your chances of whiffing on knights are already a bit lower than they would normally be. There's 14 knights in the deck, and it's a deck of 22 cards. It's pretty good odds. Damn, huge for Sesame as well. I mean, getting onto the 3-for-1 is gonna give him a doubled 5, 2 ore rolls, coordinated 9s, double wood, double brick, a doubled clean 2 roll that's never actually gonna get blocked, and like effectively like unblockable, or yeah, of course unblockable wood brick as well. His brick is actually both non-shared as tiles, so that's also a bit interesting for the block potential. He's also, I mean, this is so huge for Sesame. He's going to end up, well, he already does have, what is that, like 7 numbers? 6? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers already. That's huge. Really big for him. ABH gets a roll down, does give a trade, and this wood block is pretty brutal against Tony. I wonder what his next move is going to be, honestly. Do you try and double this 5? It doesn't seem that attractive to me. I think this is where you do kind of regret this road. What you can do is you can actually build out onto this 8-3 and potentially either aim for the brick port or actually gun for the 8 wheat itself, which I don't know. I mean, it's all a little bit inefficient, but you gotta go for something. I think he does feel a little bit limited here. Potentially 4-12 wouldn't have been the first go-to expansion either, but yeah, it would have been nice to have as an option, I suppose. Yeah, strange spot. I mean, it's kind of good, but also kind of not good. You're a bit limited. I think you actually probably need the breakport to be like super consistent here.
The 5 is devastating. I think they both have a bunch of wheat in hand.
Breakport always.
Look,
Yeah,
I agree that there are multiple problems on this board I have to combat. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Do you
what a
have
5, by the way.
Do, bro. Like it's not a spot where I would lie. You can take that. You can believe it or
No,
not.
5 is a
I'm not-
city
I'm not-
for
I'm trying to be a
Sunset.
liar.
Well,
Oh, I
sound
am,
like it.
but
You should take that
not
personally,
this
Josh.
time.
Sunset already said that. Got some great Catan
Yeah,
players in the
not
house
bad.
here.
That is.
Okay, 4 is free.
Does he have 3 ore or just 2 ore?
Two after the block, I think, unless someone traded him one.
Yeah, Tony should still have
Wait, hang
wheat
on. We didn't
from
rob
the 2 wheat
No, he has
trade.
three
No,
ore.
I got robbed every time.
Yeah, no. So he has 3 because he started 6-4-3.
Oh wow, 6-4-3
No, wait,
city is gonna be massive.
He traded me, Theo. Did he trade me, Theo?
Sunset's
So
tracking
he
is
has 5
confusing me.
ore.
He traded me an ore.
Bingo.
So he's back at 2
Don't worry,
ore.
guys. This is where I roll the clutch 7.
Nice.
Alright, so it's just the 5, yeah.
We all play for
Yeah,
those
it's
moments.
perfect.
Nice 5 block.
Back there, yeah.
Don't overthink. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. Think.
Hurt Sunset a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Sunset advocating for the
I
block
don't
on
want you
himself.
just like slapping it like straight onto the 9 because if you move it to the 9, I'm just like I'm so boned.
You're a little cooked, yeah. Until you play the mono, it's pretty cooked.
ABH, I'm
Mate.
Nice.
opposed to trading you ore here if it helps you pop.
Is that's big action talking? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Big
mean,
action.
Do you want him to pop
yeah.
if you have just 2 VP? Like,
That's
why?
I mean,
What's the
I'm
logic?
behind on production.
What's the logic behind it?
Logic is I need
Yeah, I
help
mean,
settling.
this gives me a
Okay.
pop. I don't have brick if that's what you're after, but I have wood.
No, I have 3 wood.
What were you in the market for then?
Like wheat and sheep.
Like wheat. Like wheat.
I could do a sheep, yeah. And just so you guys know, I did not get a wheat or an ore from Tony's hand. I got a wood.
No,
He's
this
still
is the
got
only thing. This is what I could do. 'Cause I'm on the 9. I can roll it.
That's fair. Can you throw on a second card then? Because
No.
Three sixes have rolled.
Bro, I got 4 cards. I can't be doing 2-to-1s.
The friendly wheat.
What about no?
Be so big for
Do you have
Sunset.
any
What's the
spare wood?
3-to-1? He has
How
so
much wood
much
do you have? You
production
said
after the 3 to
Oh,
1.
I
have
have
a,
two.
oh, no, it's not-
Yeah, I have wood. I have wood. What do you want wood?
well, I was just wondering if you could do wood or for wheat. But
No,
I
no,
don't think you
I
do
can't.
that. Do you?
I can do a 2 for 2.
It doesn't help me if I'm trading the wheat.
Yup. Thank you for the follow,
That's easy.
Tangerine. What a
No,
legend.
Yeah,
Thanks so
I
much.
was trying
Appreciate
to
it.
calculate a city, but it doesn't work if I'm trading the wheat. Screw it. We
This
gotta do what we gotta do. Desperate
Okay.
times call for desperate measures.
an easy one.
All right, another dev for ABH. Yeah. Wow. Sesame's happy.
I don't know,
ABH, I
you
think,
just
is
like
happy
that
there.
kangaroo.
Big four.
Nice. Wow.
I don't like trading them a wheat, but
Four's cooking.
That was pretty lucky.
That sucks.
oh yeah,
Little
I
three.
didn't steal any cards from his hand. And
I mean,
then,
I still have the city with other 4. I had the 2 wood.
Wow,
Somehow
so
I
big.
made
4. God damn.
Wow, wow.
so it's just
Damn.
yeah, I nearly put it on
God.
the 4. Like you were the one that like
Yeah.
just block the 5, bro. Just block the 5.
Shrimp, before you go mayhem and just insta night if you have one. I do.
What
have
a
one
what a
for
city
you.
here for
I ain't
Tony.
got it like that, little bro. I ain't got it like that.
Oh man, the
Yeah.
non-knights.
2, 3, not
unreal.
8. What is going on?
I just don't got it like that, little bro.
Everybody
Wow,
got
first 3 of the
non-8.
game. First 3 of the game, right up 3 cities.
Believe
Okay,
me, I
Carrot,
wish I had it like that. I wish I had it.
Carrot. Who do you think's the biggest threat right now? It's just me or Chinaman, because I actually think I'm not sure.
I'm actually kind of in on the Chinaman bandwagon here.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
This city is so good for Tony. It gives him so much road building potential. Gives him free card on the 6 already, and that 3 paid off so massively. Big 10 for ABH too. Full popped. Huh. Sick. He's gonna try and figure something out.
Do I just
think-
put my wood? Do you need
Wait,
wood?
wait,
Like,
wait.
Put some wood maybe for
What do you need?
Carrot?
What's up, dog?
I need everything. Do
Yeah.
you need wood, Carrot?
I need like sheep. I could use wood because Chinaman has 2 brick that maybe he trades me one of, something like that. So maybe yeah. What you want?
I mean, what do you got? Like,
Mostly wheat. Mostly wheat.
okay. I, I think I'll just port for an ore. But if I've got sheep and woods, if you want to talk
Okay.
on your turn, I
Yep.
think, yeah, you know, yeah,
I'll take it under advisement.
yeah.
24 carat using all those big words. Another 4.
four.
Wow. Tony
He's-
is
he's-
there.
he's
Tony's
fucking-
cooking.
rolls.
Can he
he's
spend
cash
You guys
out,
want
though.
4?
This
I don't even want the 4.
You know
I
what
don't think
sucks, guys?
Is he wanting
I
4
I
or
was
here?
I was contemplating the 4, and then you're like, just put on the 5. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
There you go.
I don't
That's
know,
the
man.
sleep
It was like a good faith display, you know? I was trying to be a good dude.
This is
Trying to
really
make it
scary.
Me out of making the 4 block.
I was trying
So this Brickport settle happening is strong. This 8-3 happening afterwards is terrifying. It makes the 8 just so unbeatable. So much ore, so much wheat, so much sheep production, so flexible. That's not a beatable setup. This needs to be denied. Sunset will recognize that.
Yeah.
2 for 2. Okay.
It doesn't do anything for me right now. I'm just holding. But like
52 viewers in the chat. Shout out YouTube, shout out Twitch.
Well,
What's going on?
you already have 1 sheep right now.
I do. I just need to keep stockpiling them for the
I
devs.
know. Like, I can give you like a brick for one of those sheep if you trade for it. I don't know.
What's it? No night to
Okay.
look for.
Do you want? Okay. Let me think. Okay. I think this trade is good. Only issues. Oh, these 3 devs are gonna come back to bite me. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah, they're gonna keep blocking the 5 or.
I assure you, it's not gonna bite you, bro.
Oh, it's gonna bite me, Josh. You're gonna see 6, 9, 10. It's gonna bite me right in the
man.
face.
Look at my 2 settles. Like what?
No, Josh can only block us out because
Gonna-
he owns
It's gonna
Sesame
bite me in the
non-block.
face, Josh. Okay.
What is this? Just what do we know about ABH's devs? He says 2 DPs.
Okay. So you already
We
have
don't know
wood,
the third one.
right?
Now
I
I
don't
do.
really know any of them, but I
One
trust him
wood,
actually.
2 sheep, and some wheat.
Yes. Is there some kind of like 2 for
Yeah,
1 or 3 for 2 that
basically.
gets you under, and we play the
Yeah, that's what
game?
I'm trying to think of.
I
What is
mean,
Sunset trying
like
to get done here?
brick plus.
Oh
Actually,
wow.
what is like bad? Can we do this?
That's
And if
like
you on your 9 roll, we go like wood for sheep back or something like that.
sure,
Hmm.
sure, sure.
Interesting.
So I just need
Alright.
the sheep back mostly, like eventually, kind of thing.
Yeah, the 9 sheep because after I settle, I don't really need the sheep anymore.
What is
Yeah,
this?
I feel you.
Is this
Yeah,
rolled
he's either
dev?
playing road
Oh my
builder
god, the
or
second
he's
roll
got
builder's out.
binders.
Wow. Wow,
Second
that's
row
huge.
builder.
Dude.
Hey, this is kind of funky, but I actually think it's this.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering if this is gonna happen.
I think I don't want him on that 8 wheat.
Yeah, I think, oh, well, exactly. I mean, I literally just called this and he does recognize it. You could also just go straight to the normal 8 here and then build a road into the 5, but it's kind of also at risk. I think this is actually okay. Locking the 8 forever is pretty good for you, I think. You actually really can't afford for Tony to get on it. So, yeah, I think that's fine. Not that scared of Tony right now. 6 block kills with flexibility. Yeah, yeah. And after Brickport, look, like a this is a good spot, but it's not an amazing spot like that. That's why I think this 8 is actually kind of crucial, and I think Sunset made the good move, made the correct move, protecting that, because that negates Tony's like total insane pop-off potential. Like he'll still be good and he'll still be able to play for World, but it does take that opportunity away from him, which I think is pretty important.
Okay, that's fair.
Man, I would love to block that 6 though.
I just get freaking dominated on the 6 too.
I kind of like the
So
6 block.
That's
Hold on, so Sesame's actually settled here, pretty big. We can expect him to try and go for 695 City and then start playing for Road, or just build more points and play for Road later. I guess he's not going to get cut off. We'll notice already the devs so far, it sounds like have been 2 Road Builders, 2 non-knights, and a dev that we don't know. So the deck's really, I don't know if hot is the right word. It's very ripe for pulling knights and going for army if you want to do that. If you don't want army, your chances of getting something decent are pretty limited. There's maybe 3 VPs and a couple of monos in there, a couple of yachts. The road builders are done. So but if you don't want a road builder, every dev is perfect. So it's pretty interesting. Like ABH arguably does not want a road builder ever in this position, and every dev is probably really good for him. So
Don't give him another city for love of God.
best trade of all time.
That's not a good trade-off. That's not a good trade-off.
You always make me nervous, Garrett, and then you drop like some dumb trade, and then I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
what is this?
Okay. Good trade. Good trade.
Oh no, I can't. I can't
Wow.
add the sheep.
Wow,
You'll get more.
a
I
lot
need
of
sheep.
cuts.
I need sheep in there. I mean,
All right.
Cam, you're literally like 1 guard away from a second city. Like, what are you?
me or him?
No, Tony. Tony, he's got at least 3 ore and 2 wood in hand. He's 1 card off like a
I know.
city.
I'm trying to find the trade that lets him settle, but doesn't let him drop a fucking city on our head.
I'm not dropping a city. Like this is it's just a settle.
Well, that's what I'm trying
I'm
to
giving
do.
you. Yeah, I'm
I
also
got it.
giving away.
This
I'm
was
This
giving
like
is
auto
a pretty
order.
crazy
Dumb
trade.
hands me without the
I mean,
sheep.
if you're gonna do that, I can do that too, and I don't have 4 points through cities and settles. I have 4 points for
I'm just
that.
This gives. Oh wow. Oh wow. That would have given Sunset. Yeah, I mean that would have been an instant city for Sunset. I think that would have been a mistake to do it with him.
I never accepted that.
Wow.
Didn't you offer that?
No, only he. Look at the trade over and over again. I keep asking him for fucking sheep. What the fuck, Josh?
Wait. I have a sheep.
Josh, what happened to the wall of solidarity?
No, we had it. I thought you were offering the trade.
The thing is, this is better for ABH than it is for Tony. Not gonna lie. Like I know Tony, like he wants this. This is good, but he wasn't gonna lose it. There's no road builders left. ABH getting 3 ore out of it is massive. I mean, one Oh, what a city for what what a city. For Sesame here, 695 is absolutely Christopher Columbus Mahusive. ABH getting 3 ore honestly in this spot is huge. If he has a mono, he just rip it a city pop. I don't know. It's not a good mono really, but it's funny to think about. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is a good mono if he had it. But yeah, he needs 6-9-10 city really badly.
Yes, we
Let's
get it,
focus on the
Tony. You
game. Let's
both are
focus
winning.
on the
You
game.
both are winning.
Go
We
to death
get
for
it.
Tony.
Focus on the game.
Yeah, the set doesn't
I
feel
think we all
super
still in it. I think we
meaningful,
all
but it's
still
still
in it.
good.
Drop that hot mama, ABH. Just drop it.
Drop it like it's hot.
The city,
AVH City 6-9-10.
Um,
It's got to
Unless
do
you
it.
traded away all your wheat. In which
nah.
case,
Got to do it.
let me help you out, big dog.
Do
Come
you
to
want
Papa.
insurance?
Let me make some kind of trade with you.
Do you want insurance? Like a legitimate question.
It's not my best hand of all time, but it could be.
There is this settle for
Yes,
Tony as well later.
there's a good deal. But
We'll
it's
be
one
looking at
of
that.
the things where the trade's good.
I mean, I'll take like just a free card for insurance. I'm dropping a city here no matter what, just so you know. Like, it's-
Okay. Then it probably doesn't work. I'll just hold on to my shit. It's fine.
yeah. Well, but it's the offer's still there. Like, if any free card, I don't
Big
care.
City, I mean,
If you have insurance.
So we're on
Yeah.
5 points.
I feel like this is how ABH wins every game. He just always gets like, he just always buys devs, and then it eventually ends up with VPs, and then someone plows him, and then he cannot win the game, so he says, and then he actually does win the game, and everyone is really surprised. Um, I think this is happening now, and to be honest, road builders are out already, so there's no like easy plow that's gonna happen, but they'll find a way. ABH, I mean, he's on 5, maybe 6 with an open settle and a 3-1 port with a great production city. Like, he's in a really good spot, really good position. The Crazy Ducks, legend. Wow. Good to see ya.
Don't 100%
And-
know what your devs
And
How are you
if
doing?
you were
Doing
worried
well.
about a mono, I've had so many good mono opportunities since I pulled these 2 devs.
Is that
So,
true?
like,
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Big Dog has
like-
a mono over here for sure, Ski.
Yeah, I got that feeling as well.
24K with a big hand here.
Always lucky?
Ooh, what a 9
Best of
here.
luck. Okay, can I have my sheet, please? Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get more of the log, actually.
No, I did promise you this, didn't I?
yeah,
You
you
still owe
get
me
back
that
to the
compliment,
woods.
right?
I think
Still
they're
love
doing
that
pretty okay, Sesame.
I do
I
owe
get
you a
that you were
non-pop.
concerned earlier,
Richard
but
knows.
like,
Click the button.
I
All
gave
right.
it to you. I gave it to you.
Is this City Pop or
I
just...
meant the
Oh,
depth.
wow. Contesting ABH properly here.
I hate it here.
Not like last game.
Oh,
And Sesame is cooking
Or
on
best
production.
number.
695 is so strong as a city.
ABH, what do you need to settle?
Everything except sheep. Dirty sheep.
Okay.
Mm.
What are you shopping for?
I'm always looking for wheat.
yeah.
I don't know. Me.
6 hasn't rolled in a while.
I think I gotta get up to this 11 wheat somehow.
But you see, Tony,
Okay.
Tony, here's the 400 argument about me. I have
Good
3
deal.
devs. Yep. But Alec has 3 devs
It's
and more
not.
production
It's also
and more points.
okay. Sorry.
I think we do a classic Alec and Josh team up on the road players who are kicking our faces
Oh.
in.
No, Alec, yes, 100%. I'm just trying to point out to Tony that like I really am not the leading player in this.
Everyone is invested in this 3. Tony's got 3 sheep off that, and Alec gets 2 as well, 24K, which is massive. Honestly, the 3 is a huge contributor to like just like resource diversity generally. Otherwise, it's only ABH making sheep pretty much. Just sheep being distributed in the first place kind of only really happens by this 3 for half the table. Just the 3 and the 9. So really strange kind of mid-game position where I think everyone, again, like honestly, the dev players seem really strong here, but at the same time, it's hard to ignore the road people can get those points so quickly. Like Sesame settles for 6, already puts him roll away from 8. I mean, he's going to be able to build another settle anyway. So from this point, he could build actually up onto here, put him on 9. And it's easy for him to make a city after that, right? Or even before that. Sesame has a pretty clear path. They do actually need to figure out World kind of soon. That's probably going to go to China. Chinaman, Tony Chinaman. Going to go for this instead of 8-3, I imagine, which is going to put him at 6. Then go for the World for 8. And probably end up getting another World settled here and having to figure it out. So, Rhodes is probably going to be contested all the way. And if anything, Sesame might need to account for that by taking 4-12 now. Never mind. Reject Sesame spot here. I think it's good. I mean, he's 7 now, and I think he's still looking good.
Good at least.
That's so bad.
Sorry, that, he,
Sunset
yeah,
4
if
devs
that's
too.
true, he just hits the 5
Wow.
wall. And then
No, you
Well-
blocked the 6. You blocked the 6 wood.
The
That's
6,
sweet.
dude. I need you to
That's
start
sweet.
going for army.
I would like to point out that we have had, what is that, 10 devs bought and not a single night played. That is pretty rare.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem true. Chat, will this work?
Here we go. AVH does always need the 6. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was rooting for no
Okay.
night, Josh.
The 5 or the 6, huh?
what was it, sorry?
I said I was rooting for no night.
You still gotta probably get army. I do need a wheat though.
I don't have any, but
0 wheat.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
you know who doesn't have any wheat? Me.
Orange sheep and
Sure, you
Sesame
want
Sunset Sun
you
then.
want to do that? 8 for a non-steal or something like that? Could be
You
good.
gotta test the dev. Come on.
Yeah, right. I'll do it for non-steal. Yeah,
Sounds fair.
Next week. Yeah.
Yeah, role player popping dev is kind of scary. Could be really good for Tony.
Oh, speaking of,
Big
There you
8.
go.
Wow. All right.
Dude, doesn't friendship feel good? I'll put that out there.
it doesn't feel good for me winning right now. Like
Are
I
they
feel
deving
like you in
against
the
each
last
other?
game we played together.
Yeah. Wait, ABH need a brick?
I need brick. I need wood. I need.
This is massive. I mean, that I think that roll put 2 devs into Sunset's hand, but now he's broken it by giving away the wheat. But he could easily roll into either city or double dev here, which would be. I mean, his spot's all crazy. If there's no knight for Chinaman, I really like his spot too. I mean, the devs at this point all guarantee a city basically. There's no road builders left, so all devs are either a city or a point.
Down. We cannot let that
Yeah.
happen. We must rise up.
I agree. I agree.
Classic 2
Um,
dev 2 role play game, right? So
Hey, look, you don't
Mm.
want me buying devs, Alec. So this trade, I city and I don't buy a dev.
Oh wow,
How does that sound?
The 1-for-1.
this is really bad for Sunset as well. It breaks the dev in his hand, and it breaks. I mean, it still gives him double dev rolls, but you know it's tough. This is interesting just because like ABH could contest, Rold could get contested by either of the guys easily. It's super open. I feel like honestly at this point, if someone doesn't concede a win condition, it's going to be a really brutal battle. And I don't know, is it more likely that someone's going to win than someone else? I think with the dev situation, yeah, man, wow.
Each other thing.
There you
I'll be
go.
honest, that was
Yeah,
the main
me
reason
either.
decision.
That was
Maybe
the
it's
main reason
conceded.
why I was legit
Yummy.
gonna pop,
Makes sense.
and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna pit them against each other." Like, hey,
I don't really mess with all that stuff.
Yeah, I was like, I'd rather be friends, bro.
ABH
Yeah,
avoiding.
like, this
Wow,
sucks for me, but
shit.
This is where we are now.
6 is double dev for
No,
ABH
once we
here.
have to settle, like, I don't really want to be in a fight with you.
Well, it looks like ABH already on 6 points, settle for 7, city for 8, roll settle for 9, city for 10. I mean, literally 4 settles, 2 cities, 4 settles, 4 cities, and then the 2 VPs in hand could be the game. Tony Knight, really bad for him, good for everyone else. He's got to block Sesame here, in my opinion, but it's a little tough to be honest. Wow. And Sunset with 4 devs. I guess he hit the 6 wheat even. It's difficult.
Like,
It's
ruined the game. That just
problem.
kept us from losing, just as a heads up.
Yeah, but I'm at 5 points. You
Not
have to
at
do
all.
that.
That's a soft 5. With Road on the
Yeah,
table,
wheat.
that's a soft 5.
Yeah, wheat.
And you're
At
maybe
0
settle.
wheat.
No,
At
I
0
just,
wheat,
Yeah.
no wood.
I just gave
There's no win
Josh
on the table.
both of them.
And I
Literally,
settled.
6
both
sweet
of them
feels
to
important
pull
here.
City up.
But
6 wheat is literally 2 deaths for ABH and 2 deaths for Sunset. I think you should pretty much always account for that. Even if Sesame is a little bit ahead, I don't think the blocks on Sesame are effective unless you solo block him. And if the 6 rolls, I mean, you want the 6 to roll.
Play one of his devs here, dude.
Yeah, I'll play a knight. It's fine, but you shouldn't rob me.
But you think you should rob me over here?
Look, I didn't say all of that. I'm
I
just
want a
saying,
solid 6.
if you
If
don't
you
rob me,
want or, I'm happy to turn you or.
I'll do the same logic that you use on the Sesame that I need to take, bro. I guess.
like you,
I don't know.
Sesame did solo. Tony,
Okay,
yeah.
would you trade an ore for non-block?
Yeah, he makes so much ore.
if you don't rob me,
trade.
I'll put on the
Never
9.
mind.
Oh, instead of 6 wheat. Okay, feels like you could have heard that deal out. That's fine.
Chuck it on the 6 wood, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
now
think you'll
I'll
win it
put on the
anyway.
6 wood. I told them I was gonna put.
Wait,
it
no,
on.
Tony
you owe me a
Dev.
non-block. You owe me a
Yeah.
non-block. So.
Okay.
That was a
That
different.
was a non-block.
That was a
That was
different
that was
time.
yeah. That was
lot of
ages
crap
ago.
used to be
I
said.
gave
You mean
the
Alec?
sheep
Alec only
trade.
non-block? Oh.
I gave you the sheep trade. You said, of course, I owe you the non-block still.
Yeah,
Tony didn't cash in his
Restaurant,
deal
the
with
5
Sesame.
points.
that's true. That's true. It just
You got
doesn't seem
9
like
card with open
fun.
settle.
I think it's a 6 wood, but if you're gonna honor the non-block, then it's definitely like the 8 brick or something. Because I'm just on 6 points. Here, so.
I'm not doing that.
Tony
Bro.
didn't cash in his card.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Who is it now though? Because Chinaman keeps buying devs on
Ask
my.
Tony what is. Ask Tony
If
what
you
his
block
dev
the
is.
6, I can't really take row, and
I don't know why Tony is buying this many devs. I mean, I guess he's going for the Hail Mary VP, but thinking about it, how do you want this to go, as Tony? You want a 6, but you want 6 points with the VP. You settle for 7. It's rolled and for 9, and then you build 1 city. I guess would be the dream. But if you whiff and you pull back to back to back knights, you might end up losing army anyway, and you never city again.
1 row to 8.
Risky business.
Doesn't matter.
Wow. Sesame 13 cards. ABH on 9. If ABH rolls a 6 or a 9 or a 10 here, he's going to have an absolutely colossal hand to potentially go to 8 points even.
Yeah,
Wow.
you should just hurt out my trade. I'll block the 9 ore there, Tony. I think like
I asked for an ore, but you said you didn't want to trade.
you asked for an ore.
Yeah, I said, do you have ore? I don't know.
Oh, I missed that.
I heard
my,
somewhere in between. I heard you said no.
my bad, dog. My bad. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Oh, what?
That one's on me then.
Sesame with the funky city. Wow.
Joshua.
How often do you see a 2, 10, 11 city go down? Pretty funky. I think 492 is obviously interesting too. ABH rolling another 10, that's so big. 13 cards. Very interesting city here. I mean, I think 492 is almost. I don't know if it's better. I mean, it is nice to have these 9s be so huge. We don't have the wheat to go with it. You definitely, I mean, clearly with the cities playing for the road, for the wood brick, and long term beating Tony on this, and he will do that. I mean, he's got so much more wood brick production. I think he will actually. I think Sesame will end up with road if he doesn't win, even before getting it.
Build
That
a 10,
sounds
like
good.
you said.
That was kind of our.
China got overrobbed.
No, I build the 10. I
yeah.
felt like I need
Yeah, I
some
guess.
like I need a VP or something juicy from the dev deck. Like I need a non-knight from the dev
Already
deck.
got 2 of
Such a
them. I
gamble.
think it's more than fair just to settle down here.
Hey mate, you got 3 PvPs and a Vono in our game. You still didn't fucking win.
I think the VPs. I think him
Yeah,
buying
they're better
devs
than
has
me, it's
confused
different.
people.
Well, I'm definitely not playing for army. But yeah, I think I will just drop the settle.
Yeah.
What are you porting for brick? What are you porting for?
I was gonna port for brick, yeah.
That's me in a really strong
Brick.
position here.
I'll do that.
Well, what do you
Yeah.
want to give me then?
Whatever you
What
give
are you
him is
porting?
good for him.
What are you porting?
I was porting wood.
No, I don't want wood. No, you're good.
So Sesame settling for 7 here potentially. Then Road settle would take him to the win. So yeah, that is imminent, isn't it?
Do I go to the casino and hope for a non-night, or do I just drop the settle and call it a day?
Sesame crazy close, honestly.
Call it a day. That's the way that we go. You and I here. Call it
For
a
5
day.
seconds.
I know. We're calling it a day.
I think it's good.
Okay.
All right, we gotta talk.
Let's-
You have to play at night, right, Alec?
Yes.
Okay. So where do we want to edit? Where do we want the Robert to end up on? I
I'm
don't think
willing
I can
to
buy
agree.
that anyway.
I'm willing to agree that 6 wood is bad because you can't fight road if that happens.
Yeah.
So
I
think
for
we're-
my interest, I want to end up on a 5.
What? Yeah.
Well,
What about you just hit the
I'm
9
putting
and
it
then
on
he
the
moves
5
to
or
the
the
5
9.
brick?
Yeah.
Rob settle,
Going 5
bro.
or the 9 for me.
True.
Sure.
Ooh, nice
You're a
block.
cheater.
Nice.
Oh, that sucks. But good play.
All right. Ooh, nice 3. All right, that 3 is kind of
Okay.
all we only have this game.
You gotta play a knife, bro.
Not really.
Like, you
I
have to play one.
do. But
Digital Sunset's Dev Order.
where to? 5 brick. He has 3 bricks still.
I don't
Is the
know.
5 rolled twice?
I mean,
like, if you're not gonna block the 6 wood, it's the 5 brick. Like,
I mean,
He
it
pulled
could
one
be, it
off
could
of the
be
night
the
play?
10 wood to help out.
but like, I'm more screwed than China, man. Like, that just hurts.
I don't know. I
me.
mean, you're on.
How you more screwed than me? You're on
I
7.
think you're gonna buy a head here, and you look
I need
good.
to take row and it's not even
Hey.
secure.
I still need 3 more points without a win con, like without
It's
a road
true.
army.
You can still buy
I think
that.
you just
Not-
put it on the 5, bro. The 5 gives it's a free card. It's more road material. It's his only good brick tile. Like, he has the 11,
Yeah.
but
Esme could easily win in the next like 3 orbits. He might even have winning rolls to win like in 1 orbit in 1 turn.
Fair.
We're probably like, it's got a couple ore left over, so it's got no wheat, but probably has a pot.
110 is also like a row half a
The
settle.
issue is like
maybe.
Sesame's like settle road from 9 points.
Yeah.
So
which is
even
why I think
dropping,
it's the 5. Like, the 10 does nothing to him.
well, I
He's
mean,
got the 6 and the 5.
It
If you
does.
leave the
It
10,
does do
pick off the
something
10.
because I need wood.
Yeah, but you have the 6
Mm.
and the 5.
I
If you
think-
like, I feel like leaving both of
But
those
6
unblocked
is equalized. 6 is
penalty.
equalized, right? I get 6
I mean,
But
Tony,
10
honestly, my question is, are we at a point where we just need like 10 to stop rolling? Like, and we should be blocking the 5
maybe.
and play the game?
Maybe. Yeah, that is
Like-
also a good point.
5
Is
is
that part
also
of it?
more probable.
Mm.
Like, that might be part of it.
Yeah, I don't know. 5 is free card too, so I guess. Uh,
Yeah, I think, damn, that sucks. Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Alright.
That's what I'm doing now. This is who we are.
Sunset playing his army game.
This is who we are.
Coming in hot on army. I mean,
Okay.
definitely
All right.
cooking.
Yeah. That's fine. I hate it here.
yeah, that sucks.
9 is so good this
Well, that
game.
wasn't
Get it,
the
he
10
got-
anyway.
He got the
9.
4.2.
These 9s have been so impactful. I feel like just making so many cards.
The Orport. Thanks for pointing that out, bro.
Allport's live.
Tricky.
Man,
I didn't even see that.
I can't have any shenanigans here. I gotta drop a road.
ooh, interesting. Okay.
You want to know what's funny, Tony, about your comment? The way I had the board positioned, the Orport was hidden behind like my play bar, so I actually didn't even realize I had the Orport until you pointed that out.
You're welcome.
Lucky.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Nice.
110. That's
Crazy.
That could have saved the game, that road.
Wow.
Who knows?
Well,
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, nah, bro. Oh,
This-
wait, could I take road? Nah. That's not possible. Nah.
Brutal. Brutal.
wow. Good thing you took road. I mean, I don't think AVH would have won, but yeah, it's a lot. I mean, Sunset as well, right? I mean, Sunset 2 VPs, Knight, 2 roads also wins.
He's hoping for non-night.
Admittedly, he doesn't make 2 roads very easily.
For sure.
There's no road
For
builders.
sure.
But triple roads that would have been win. With no break, it's not
It is what
happening.
it is, though.
But yeah.
So good, bro. I just bought a 9. What's the one I was looking for?
Okay.
Hmm. Lost my touch. I have no clue what's going on. Welcome
I
back.
bought a 9. I don't have a 9.
No. Let's see.
But if you want insurance, we could talk. Yeah.
You pulled it now. Okay.
Mikey,
Still have 11 cards
It-
though. I don't know.
Oh well, I'll persuade you of the 11 cards there. Just drop the road.
Well,
Mm.
I think I'm good.
I mean, we might need to like find a way to get Tony road here.
I need the 8 to row.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
It roll.
I'm
That
I'm
orbit where it blocked 3
all
times.
kind of getting
So,
Tony road. Do you
Tony's
need
always
wood
been in a bit of a
here,
strange position.
or
no,
like
I
sheep?
need
Well, sheep
I need
doesn't help you.
I need brick.
He needs. Yeah, we need
I
to roll
got-
8.
We need
I
to
don't
roll
get
8.
none of that. Do I port the sheep and hold, or do I just pass on 7? It's the $1,000,000 question.
It's tricky. Yeah. Yeah, we got to work hard to get your road, Chinaman. So rolling 8.
No wait, no party, I
try.
fear.
Rolling 8.
Sesame still has brick
I
production.
haven't picked up a lot of cards in the last few orbits.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
You.
I feel
This is
ya.
gonna be a
I guess
difficult
we share
one.
most of the number, right? 6,
Yeah.
8, 5,
Right.
yeah, 3.
Another
That
tap.
sounds good.
Sheesh. Huge
Yeah,
block.
nice
Thank
roll.
Big for Sunset too. Sunset
I mean, I have
is
8.
also Sunset and Sesame are way ahead. It feels right now, but
What?
maybe
The
H,
other-
maybe H
Brick
as well.
doesn't help. I only have 1 wood.
It's all about the
that's
VPs.
it in terms of raw material.
Yeah. I mean, I could trade it to you just to like get a start on like going to 412, and then
Yeah, I can drop a row.
and maybe you could give me insurance so I can like knight it to the 9 ore first. I think that might need to happen or something like that. Can you give me
That is fair. Yeah, that's fair.
you go down to
Yeah, I
4
can-
cards? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And then I need to hold 2 of your cards so you can knight first.
Yeah.
I have got a wood to trade if it helps you go another road.
And I put 2
But
cards.
I have no more raw material, so I need either 3 wood or wood and a brick.
I mean,
And I don't
Yeah.
think that is on the table.
this
Yeah.
lets me knight before. I don't have it
Okay.
on. I'm going 9 ore, obviously.
Okay.
Just
I
need
did
my.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
VP
Could
it,
be
by the
8.
way.
Could be 8 for Sunset.
Insurance, bro. That'd be sick.
I think I kind of got to leave little bro over, don't you think?
Um,
30% chance for him to 7.
Yeah, be pretty
Not
sweet.
in a good
let's
position.
see. What is his hand? 3
Big
brick.
7 here.
I gotta
2
leave
wood.
little bro over.
Yeah.
Oh, and you stole a wood too.
On the
you said
11.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow,
it did
11
nothing.
so bad.
Yeah, I think you should just rub it in
Wow.
there. To be honest, I think the game might be over.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty
Wow,
close
wow,
to
wow.
Dunzel, Washington. I would not disagree with
Unless
that.
you win. Do you have win?
Do I
You
have
just
win?
got army. Yeah.
City here,
Let me
no?
check.
Should be
Fuck
9 point.
no. Okay, well, that was a good check.
Okay.
I was hoping. I'm rooting for
Oh
you, bro.
man. I think a 5 or
You know I
2 might just
would.
end the game.
Um,
Settle works out the wins too, right?
not
My dreams,
exactly.
of going 3 for 3 have sailed out the window.
There's a world there, I guess. All right, tricky question. Gonna think a little bit here.
you need a 7.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
no, 7. We needed 2.
We
The 2
need
would
a
be
7.
sick.
The 2 would be.
Is that your one winning roll, or do you have multiple winning rolls?
No, it says 2 doesn't win.
Oh wow.
2 would be.
Alright.
2 give him a pop.
It would give me a pop.
Potential winning row.
It would give me Poppy. It would give me
Yeah,
Poppies. for
settle
sure.
pop.
Yeah. that's
Settle
fine.
for sure now without a 7.
What do I do?
Okay.
Do I pop?
Okay.
Pop.
I mean Tony needs road like
Pop.
yesterday.
Pop doesn't seem so cool though. What if it's not cool, man?
Doesn't have a city here?
Hmm.
What's the points looking like?
Health point.
This is tricky.
I am thoroughly boned.
I mean, maybe you pulled 2 knights, but otherwise, not too much of a boon. I don't
Well, they're worth noting that none of these guys
I don't
actually
even
have
think
a
two knights,
win. ABH has 2 wins, and none of the other guys have one yet. So this would be super huge for any of them to get a win at this point. It is reaching the middle of the qualifiers where you really do start to have to climb the rankings. Points won't be enough. You need some wins.
Damn it.
Big city for Sunset could be 9 points.
Wow.
Probably isn't, but maybe he's bluffing it. He took a long time to think
I
about
mean,
fulfilling it.
What if Josh got 9 points?
Not that I
Is it
dislike
set up
him,
to win?
but I
Now
will say
that
that it's
would be
pretty huge for the program.
What? Josh just rolled a
That
10
would
to win the
be-
4th VP. That would be crazy.
Yeah,
that would be so
Okay.
glorious. But also,
Okay.
10 doesn't win anyway. Even if I had
Hmm.
4 VP.
Huh.
But I had 4 VP.
Oh, I wonder.
2 seconds.
I wonder if you should have gone 2 roads backwards. But now you have the double settle. Yeah, probably better.
Alright, I need some dev info, Alec.
Yeah. It's not too. I'll play the game I play with Raymond. It's not 2 VPs. It's not VP.
Not too bad. So you're probably gonna.
I can't really tell you too much more without the dev deck getting hot. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's no robbers left, so it's
Just
either
don't block the 6.
the op or
Because I
2.
need to take row.
Based on what he's saying,
He's got 2 settles here.
it's VP op, right? Or yacht mono.
Wow, so much extra time. That's crazy.
Mono
Oh
would
my
kind of suck for
God.
Alec here.
I actually froze up there. I really didn't know what to.
Oh my
what to do,
god.
to be honest. But I guess we just do this now.
That sucks. How do I
I,
take row
I
now?
still. I don't know. I wanted to work out something.
Oh,
with
you
Alec.
should have blocked the 5. You should have blocked the 5 if you
I
want.
think it was the
I'm
5
just
there.
I'm just screwed, bro.
I think it was
But
the
I've got
5.
one for you. But Alex got to give you a lot of cards if he's gonna help you take road.
Oh
Alex would
man!
win though.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
wow.
He's
Yeah.
got all the wheat.
I mean, Alex saying he's not a 9, so
Are we
let's
worried
see it.
about? He said he doesn't have a mono. Or he does.
He said he doesn't have a mono. He said he doesn't have 2 VPs.
He said he doesn't have
So-
VP mono, didn't he?
Wait, he said he doesn't have a
He's sitting
mono
on-
and a VP. He
Yeah.
still could have a mono
No,
something.
Could have 2 monos.
that's true. He could have a mono and something else.
So I need.
But a
I
mono and
need
something else would actually not.
so
be
there's
the end of
no
the
way
world.
for me to take row unless Alec feed me his almost all his card.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I don't think he would do that because
Like,
he's
are
supposed
you
to win.
feeding them cards?
Man, I mean,
Confirm that or deny
tables
that.
Yeah.
tables looking pretty cooked right now.
that?
Sesame
Are
won't
you-
lose
are you-
road,
are you
I
feeling
think.
Yeah,
cards?
if I'm not getting help to take
No.
row, then I'll just try to push for a
Alright.
point.
So he's either got the winner. Or he's
I'm
got
gonna
rolls
port.
for
I'm
it.
gonna port the brick, which
I don't have the win, but I have.
I have a wood, bro.
yeah, but
I'll
I
tell you
can't.
what
I
would.
need 3. I need 3 row to take row. You know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
enough of a shot at the win.
Oh, so you're
And
just
I
gonna
don't
go
think-
for a point. You're just gonna go for a point
Yeah.
instead. Is that what you're saying?
Like this is my hand, right?
Okay, let's have a look.
I need 1 brick and 3 wood to take row, and
Yikes.
I don't think that's enough unless Alex.
Wait, how do you even get a point? Oh, you're just gonna pull.
I'm just gonna pop like
Pull.
for maybe a point.
I mean, I have 2 wood, but it's just like I need to hold on to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude's got winning rolls or the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he does have winning rolls. Alright, is it
Seven.
Yup? Maybe it's
How about
Yup?
that?
If we
Yeah.
haven't needed a fucking 7.
3
this is
Here
it.
we go.
One time, be cool. Just one time, Catan. Be cool.
No, you can't
Be
have it.
cool.
You can't have it.
Cool.
What's happening?
Be
That was
cool. Oh, it was
Fuck.
cool. Good
And
game.
the 6.
Oh, wow. Wow. Sunset with the win here. What is this? Road Settle City? Crazy. GG.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was, in fact, the
We are
Yup.
on the boards, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, big win for the
Oh,
Whispering
okay.
Shrimp.
Wish I could have
24k.
finished with more points.
Mama.
Wow.
More points, you say? I got
No
5.
monos out. Crazy.
This was worse than the original game result.
Oh, but it was
Don't
so
have the
much
original game result back.
Oh, but it was so much better.
So many trades.
What went
Yeah.
wrong for me?
Wow, what a turnaround for Sunset. His last game was much harder. Big win. He's on the board. Obviously, he's very happy with that. What was the production like? Pretty similar. I mean, Tony made very little, and it kind of looked that way. How interesting. Justice for original game result?
Lose to one of you guys. Like I stopped Alec from winning, but I still don't think I win. I think like the game was just pretty cooked for me. But
Did AVH have a mono ever? No. Oh, what? He still had knights. What? He still had a knight. Ah, okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I mean Tony got cooked there, and yeah, I mean Sunset not even giving the wood away to feed roads just to bank on hitting a roll is pretty epic, and it's his winning out, I guess. I mean Sesame could still definitely take road, right? Ah, nice. Big win. Clutched it. 8 brick, so hold on. Tony has 11 kills with block production. Tony needs a win now after getting 12 apiece in 5 games. Yeah, in 2 games. Yeah, exactly. That is the points are already bad, but at this stage, even points aren't enough. You just need wins. Um, 8 brick block was the turning point for the death player's big mistake. Yeah, I think that was Sesame who did that, and then he did get blocked back later by Tony. When was that? It was like around here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was right here. hmm Yeah, I think let's see, where was it before? Sesame, where do you put it? Oh, sorry, 6 week. Yeah. Um, I think I would still block the 6 week here. I mean, just considering like you kind of fork ABH, probably do this and hit sunset, honestly. All right. Wow.
Yeah, did I dodge any robs from you, Sesame? What are you talking about? Something like that,
Or it's
or
11 to
Just the one on the 8, but I thought you were pretty behind at that point. I don't
when
know.
was?
So opening up China for no
Are you
reason.
looking at the
Yeah,
replay?
I think the
Yeah,
only
Tony was never
loss
super
really I
scary.
had was
He needed this 8 week to become like
the solo 8 brick and
undefensible,
then the 6 wheat.
indefensible.
I think those were the only 2 blocks I made the entire game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the record, Alec, that turn where you traded me the city for not Devon looks pretty good now, doesn't it?
Dude, it looks really good now, man.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell you, I was giving you a chance to win, but
Yeah,
you took it, but
Dude, I took the trade.
Yeah.
It felt really weird because it was my last wheat, right? And then like, I mean, it looks like a juicer for you after the nines roll right after. But I think you're right. I think I'm supposed to do that and just
yeah,
push you on the
yeah.
points.
Yeah. Exactly that. We were just talking about that before. That actually, when it was this binary with the win conditions. 2 players clearly had to go for army, and 2 players clearly had to go for road. You see Tony completely losing out because he wasn't able to contest properly, and Sesame wouldn't concede road. ABH conceding army was massive. In fact, really for both of them. I mean, it gave ABH good chances, and it was really huge for Sunset as well. So yeah, it was very cool that he did that because he still gave him good rolls, and it just forced away ABH from being competition, which is such an advantage. I mean, if ABH had bought more devs, I don't think Sunset could have actually won this game. Huge.
No, I think it made sense.
And I don't
I
want
mean,
What about ABH's
Tony to get
devs?
on
It was just
stage.
2 VPs and a
Yeah, I
9.
think that's fair. You also pick up 2 wheat if the 3 row, so that's also good. So 2 sheep.
I'm just
I mean, he
bummed.
would have
I'm
got
just
army if
bummed
he
I
had
couldn't
tried.
go 3 for 3. I was really hoping to pull
Sorry,
that
bro.
off.
Yeah, so we have a win there from Sunset, denying ABH the 3 for 3, and now it is now impossible, I think, for any player to go 3 for 3 in their first 3 games. But we'll see who's going to be the first person to get the third win. There's quite a few people with 2 already up there. I think it's 5 or 6. Okay, actually just 4. It's just Dandy got so close. He had 10-9-9. And this puts Sunset right up to 6th, actually, in the table. Look at that. Quite the cohort up here. I mean, obviously these top. I mean, talking consistency, I mean, Dandy does not have a second win, but 10-9-9 is hard to ignore. These guys obviously already getting 2 wins, so good for their prospects of making playoffs, where it seems like top 9 is going to be enough to do it. Yeah, Rowe, Ray, and Griffin looking amazing with the 2 wins. Yeah, and Josh actually with the game in hand, if anything, more likely to overtake than anyone else. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if I can catch
Oh
some.
yeah,
Yeah.
could be down on us right.
I think you. Oh, you just undeafened. He just undeafened. Are you doing a post game interview, David?
Yo.
Is this on?
Yo.
Hello. GG's. Congratulations on the win, Sunset.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Dave.
Nicely done. Yeah, cool, good game. And you went through some pretty interesting thought processes, I imagine. This was quite an interesting game. Your placements were pretty funky. But let's start at the beginning with Mr. Big Action Open Sesame.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, man? What's going on? You took that nice 695 in the corner. Um, what was the plan there? It's obviously a pretty interesting board. Was there anything else that you were looking at in the first pick? What was your game? What was your game plan there?
I thought there was just two big production spots, and I think I could make a road game work with the 659. Um, yeah, so that was pretty much my thoughts on it. Um, yeah, I was making a bunch of cards. I sevened out. I once for sure. I think I sevened out twice though. I had rolls there at the end, so not much more I could have asked for, I think.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, you did 7 out pretty huge at the end. Um, yeah, I was looking close. It's a pretty interesting setup. You got a lot of production. You went for a nice 2-11-10 city, which is uncommon, I think.
You
Um,
like that? Well, I'm my road game.
yeah.
I'm a road player.
Oh, I
So,
like the city, but it's
so
just not common. It's just not often you see a city on the 2-11-10 just generally. Um,
yeah,
it's cool.
I think anytime you're in that position, you have a big hand. Like getting a city down is huge.
Yeah,
I I could have I think settle opt there. But I really like the city there to get all your wood brick double, city
yeah.
out
And it paid dividends. I mean, the 10 rolled, the 11 rolled afterwards.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah, very nice. Um, ABH, you were up in second. You went for the 6-9-10. Uh, now, there was a few different things that you even mentioned on the way back, but before seeing what people took, were there any options that you were looking at that didn't come back that you would have liked to have access to?
Um, oh, yeah, probably the only thing I was looking at that I didn't get access to was the 8-5. But honestly, I never expected that to be open, even if Tony took the 8-5-12. What I was kind of hoping was that Tony took the 6-5-12, and then left the 3-1 pawn open, and then that was going to open up my game a lot for what I do with my second settle. Um, uh, Instead of having to just kind of like bang it on a 3-1 port. Now the board played out about about the way I expected to, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Fair enough. You did end up taking the 9-10, going really heavy feast or famine. And the 9s and 10s did start popping off towards the end. You pulled two early VPs, you told everyone about it. Um,
Yep.
and then,
Yep.
yeah, and then you did make that nice deal with Sunset. You basically conceded army and went for the production. And it got really super, super close. Was there any point that you felt that, or that you actually knew that you had winning opportunities in a certain orbit?
Well, no, I never had win opportunities
Mm,
that game. Uh, Even if those two devs, or maybe there's like those two devs are like both VPs or like VP mono, there's a chance. But I was gambling pretty hard that game. This whole setup is kind of out of my comfort zone. It's stacked numbers. It's like I prefer to not always lock into OWS, but that's kind of where I ended up. I actually really liked the 4-5 to 11-4
mm.
as a play, but I do think it just leaves the table way too open. So yeah, but no, I never had a chance to win. I wasn't even close due to
Yeah.
the dev pools that I had.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
I remember there was some 16 card turn, which looked a lot more exciting than it actually does now look on the replay, where you just had 10 sheep in hand. Uh,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it always looks good when you're not the one holding the cards and you see like, oh, 16 cards. It's like, oh yeah, surely you could like pull out like 2 or 3 VPs, and it's like, bro, I didn't even get one.
mm.
I could have settled the city for the 8. That is like the only different decision I could have made. I think was instead of double popping, I could have settled the city, got an 8th point. But I think if you're doing that, you're just playing for points at that point, which I'm kind of doing that anyway because I'm building a 10. But I felt like if I can get like one VP from the deck there, and then drop a road, then like I'm a settle city away from the win, and then that's doable. But yeah, that's kind of where my head was at on that last big card hand turn that I had. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, understood. Tony has already left the voice chat, I believe.
Yeah, he
Um,
had to go to space.
yeah,
Goodbye, sweet prince.
yeah. Well, Tony, if you watch this in the VOD, I guess the roll on the 643 was probably disadvantageous. Looking in hindsight, how the end game went down. That was probably the only thing that we noticed in the stream. But it was pretty cool setup to play wheatless. But speaking of how that setup got impacted, winner POV Sunset 24K, you had a really interesting decision after placements with the Road Builder, where you actually went and you locked the 8 entirely. How did you feel about that move? Obviously, you pulled the Road Builder as your first dev in the game. What was going on in your head?
I would like to say first and foremost, we are so back. It feels good to be back. I'll just put that out there. It feels rejuvenating. I'm grateful for this second chance at life, and I will use it well. In answer to your question, when I got the road builder, I was a bit torn, and I kind of thought the easy answer is like triple up the 5 and maybe like open up another settle spot. But I kind of realized that like getting tour on the 5 is already enough for the rest of the game. I kind of just want to pop. And my biggest issue, the limiting factor, is actually sheep. And so I started looking for ways that I could really just supplement the sheep income into my hand. And so getting into the other 3, even though it's the same number and looks kind of weird, like that's actually how I do that. And I think I said this earlier, but actually, if you road builder the 8-3, you kind of just citied the 8-3-11 pretty effectively.
Hmm.
Um, which feels really good as well, and obviously doesn't look like you have 2 cities down. So I think that's good. Felt good.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, the idea of a settle actually being the same value as a city is something I think a lot of people sleep on. Happy to see you bring that up. Um, yeah, so something that I was looking at when you did that was, for Tony in his position, it seems that, to really become an unblockable god of destruction, he really does want to get onto that 8 wheat if possible.
Yep.
And you completely denied that, which has huge impact for his kind of his options late game. It kind of just makes it he has to play for road, and there's no reason to go to the 8 at all. Really
Yeah,
like that.
I think that one's huge too because if Tony gets to the 8 wheat, then all of a sudden I have 2 spots that look like really good to block in the 5 ore and the 8 wheat. And I really would prefer to like always have this red number to myself. I think it just looks super, super good, especially when Tony started to fall behind a little bit. Then I'm like completely okay with the 8 rolling, right? Because it's
Hmm.
just like a win roll against the other 2 players looking scary. So definitely keeping him off of it was a guiding thought for sure. Yeah, honestly, I felt I got a little bailed out by 6-5 being left. I think my setups look a lot less complete if I have to take 8-5. I was trying really hard to think of what to do there, and it looked a lot grosser than 6-5.
Yeah, so I think actually the 6-5 seems pretty cool. Definitely curious about the 8-11-3 pick though, because you did have the option for the 6-4-3. I think a lot of people in chat and even Sesame himself brought it up. Why not take more raw here?
Mm-hmm.
What was the decision there?
Yeah, that one came down to actually once I realized that after Tony goes 8-5-12, he kind of needs wood to pair with his setup, right? And what that means is I'm actually probably going to wind up on a board with 2 wheatless players. And Josh has the 6 wheat, but if I have like the 6, 8, and 11, and I'm starting with 2 wheat in hand, I'm going to get so many trades.
Mm.
Like, just like a bunch of them. And I think it really, really unlocks the game you have. Like, I think there were probably a few things that went my way this game. Like 8 was the best number, 6 is like a little down bad, 5's the second best number. Yeah, these are just like my numbers. It looks great. But like I also have like the most trades proposed and the most trades successful, which I think is like pretty indicative of who's going to win usually. And that's probably enabled most by the wheat.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a pretty rare example of weak control where you literally have both the 6 and the 8 and no one else is on any other weak number apart from Sesame on that legendary too. Yeah, did note there was you the turn that you built your first city, you did a 1-for-1, then a 2-for-1, then a 3-for-1 to build a city from starting with 0 ore in hand, which is pretty cool.
That was good.
Yeah, it's a
That
good
was
turn.
good.
Love to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for streaming. Thanks for sticking with the table. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, it's been a journey. Fun to watch you all go at it again. And this time you picked up the win, Sunset. But good to see all of you get a game in. Sesame, my only criticism is that you were not named Big Action this game. Please remedy this if possible.
I second
Yeah,
that.
we'll do.
I second
We'll
that.
do next game.
I don't know what you were thinking, seriously. Yeah,
Big
but
Action is way better.
yeah, Big Action was great. Yeah,
That was,
well, fun game. Thanks for making it happen, guys, and good luck in the rest of your games.
see you, man. Appreciate you
See you,
streaming.
Thanks
Dad.
for coming, Dave.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right, pretty funky match. I like the energy on this table. I know Tony was a little bit tired and having a bit of a rough game, so yeah, can understand that he probably didn't have much to get really involved with in the second half, where it was kind of getting a little bit away from him, and I think everyone else was really getting very close to winning. Um, Tough spot to be in for him, but rest up, Tony. You've got plenty enough games left to pick up a spot in the playoffs. So
Fun one. I'm going to be off for 3 days. I'm going to be going to the very exciting freestyle chess event in Germany, which is going on right now. Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura, Gukesh, loads of the top players are playing there right now, and it's going to be pretty interesting. So I'll be visiting for a few days and see how that goes. I'll try and snap some pictures. But yeah, that's where I'll be until Friday, leaving in about 6 hours. So I'm going to get some rest, and then I'm going to be training off to the north of the country, or at the Danish border to Kiel, and see how that goes. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this game, and stay tuned for more Landover updates. When I say more, there haven't actually been any, but there will be updates, and I'm very excited to share those with you once we have them.